Hello, mathematicians. In math the other day, we were doing metric conversions of 10 times more. We did, if you have 1 kilogram, there were 10 times more hectograms than there were in just one. So 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. We were adding zeros. Today, we're going to go the other way. We're going to start with a smaller unit like milligrams and figure out how many milligrams there are in a bigger unit like our base unit of grams. So, quick reminder before we get going too far. Our base unit right there, we have grams for weight, we have meters for distance or length, and we have liters for capacity. So that's a quick review. Okay, let's get busy. We are going to figure out how many milligrams there are and how they relate to grams. So if I have 10 milligrams and I want to find out how many grams there are, I need to have my little decimal right here, my ghost decimal. Remember that from when we were talking about decimals. And I'm going to move it to the left. How many times? I don't know. 1, 2, 3 times. Take my decimal, move it. 1, 2, 3 times. My new decimal is right there. The slight problem though. If you look at my problem, I have a digit in there. That's fine. I have a digit there. That's fine. This spot is empty. I need to add a digit in there and fill it in. The only digit I can add is a 0. And we always have a 0 in front of our decimal. So what this here tells me is if I had 10 milligrams, that would be equal to 0.01 or 1/100th of a gram. Tricky, I know, don't worry. We are going to do it a few more times to keep practicing. Okay, let's do some meters. So my base unit will be meters. Okay, we want to figure out how centimeters relate to meters. That's always a good one. So let's say I have 200 centimeters. Okay, this time 200. Remember my ghost decimal. When I divide by 10, I'm going to be subtracting zeros or moving my decimal. Let's go from centimeters to meters. Count with me. How many decimal places am I going to move it? Start at centimeters. 1, 2. I need to move this decimal 1, 2 places. 1, 2, right there. So in 200 centimeters, I have 2 meters. You can leave your decimal 0 there if you want, but those are just fluff now. We can even ignore them and just write 2 meters. Let that decimal be a ghost decimal. Okay, let's practice another one. Let's talk about kilometers and meters. Remember, our base unit when we're talking about length is meters. Let's say we have 300 meters. How many kilometers would that be? Now is a good time to pause the video, see if you can figure it out, and then come back and check your answer. All right, thanks for pausing, working it out. Let's see if you solved it the same way I do. We started at meters with our decimal right here at the end, and I need to move my decimal to the left. 1, 2, 3 place values. So my decimal that's there at the end is going to go 1, 2, 3 place values. Let me get a different color so you can see it. 1, it's where it is. It goes 1, 2, 3 place values. 300 meters is equal to decimal 3 or 3/10 of a kilometer. Most of the practice problems that you're going to get, I don't know if you'll get into decimals or if it will be things that'll start like 3,000 meters. Let's see, that's where it starts. So 1, 2, 3 would leave us with 3 kilometers. Okay, remember to use your King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. And you can easily use this to count how many times 10 less. So how to move your decimal. From centimeters to meters, you would move it 1, 2 times. Millimeters to meters, you would move it 1, 2, 3 times. Those ghost decimals are going to get you. Don't let them scare you. You can totally handle them. Okay, love you guys. You can watch this as many times as you need. Good luck on your practice. See you later.